Good day everyone, my name is Savira Adistia. My student number is 086 and this is my study titled Representation of Female Masculinity Portrayed by Sam in an action thriller movie titled Close 2019. So, this is the background of the issue. As we know that masculinity is still well known belongs to men than women, and society seems to stay in the idea that women should act more feminine and stay away from having masculinity traits. Even in the real world, for the job field, there are sort of classification based on the traits of feminine and masculine. For example, like pilot for men, nurse for women, soldier for men, teacher for women, and many more. But on the other hand, by the improvement of media and help by modernization, film, movies, and other media has represented female doing or like having some masculinity traits. It is believed that nowadays there are some quite of women that work in some kind of quote unquote man's job. As Scarlett 2008 argued that the media has its ability to show some situation and connection from various point of view, which is part of the eternal charm of drama that people can see quote unquote how the world works in real other than everyone's own. So recognizing this kind of problem, the study will address the issue of female masculinity depicted by the main female character named Sam in the action thriller movie titled Close 2019. The next is the significance of the object. This is more like why I chose this movie as my object. Okay, so this movie is an action thriller genre titled Close and premiered in 2019. I find it interesting because unlike the usual action thriller genre, which commonly featured men as the main character, this movie take women as their literally main character, not the lead female character, and be in the second position after men, which common in action thriller genre movies. But this movie has the ability to perform women as the one who leads all the action and pull out any masculine traits which portray the issue of female masculinity. The next is the positioning of my study. As there is no academic articles or studies related with this movie Coast 2019, this study will use some of the related studies which take the same object, which is women who perform female masculinity on the different perspective. One is from the struggle of single parent mom, and the other one is female masculinity depicted by 8 female characters. Meanwhile, my study is going to analyze more on how a woman defends or perform some kind of masculine traits or protect each other. And then some of the website reviews has argued that this object is able to highlight the feature of female actress, and another review take the perspective which view both of women's works behind and in front of the camera. So taking those all, the study will analyze more on how the main female characters in this movie could pull out any kind of masculine traits found in the movie which portray the issue of female masculinity. The statement of the problem. There are two statements. The first one is how is the issue of female masculinity being represented in the movie Close 2019, and the second one is how movies with action thriller genre could challenge the issue of female masculinity. So the study will analyze on how the issue of female masculinity being depicted, especially by the main character who is women named Sam in the movie, and then study is going to interpret the characteristic of action thriller genre of movies and how it could challenge the issue of female masculinity. Here are some of references that I use for making this PowerPoint. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention.